And it was smooth earlier today, or whatever, I guess, as well. Yeah, now it's smooth again. No, maybe your RAM was full up or something. Had too many processes going.
Maybe it's those spirals. Mushrooms.
So, if I were to visit Norway, what are some of the words that I use that I shouldn't use there?
Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Nah. People in Norway don't care.
Well, I know that like there's British words, or well, the British will use. Let's call it the C word. I don't know how. We'll call it that, right? And they use that nonchalantly, like it's not a big deal. It's informal, but it's not. But if you say it here, it's like super offensive. Which is really weird because in America we say a lot of things that are super offensive elsewhere.
I don't have anything like that, actually.
Oh, did you scan the giant jellyfish?
Yeah, but that's not the one I need. Maybe it's those guys. Nope, not those guys. Huh.
I love it when you scan it and it just names it whatever it feels like naming it.
Can I go inside it?
Right, like you're the first person to ever see it. You scan it and the computer just names it. Like
No,
you don't
we
get to
can't
name
go inside it. Oh, those things. Those things. Spiral plants.
Oh yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I could see because the other one were just big versions of that, right?
Yeah.
Or just like reused images.
Probably.
Sometimes it's easier just to use reuse an asset and change the colors on it.
Swim to the surface. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Shit.
Oh come on, your tank can't pick up the bubbles coming out of the stock. Remember, that was the first Sonic game that had a water levels in it.
I hate those.
Yeah. That was hard when I was a kid. Because I was like, what the heck is that noise? That dun 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 dun, you know, where it was like, you gotta breathe within 3 seconds, and then the music would get faster. And you know what? They put something in the game to kind of counteract that. Like instead of searching for the bubbles, you can get like that bubble shield that allows you just to breathe underwater.
Yeah.
But almost every time they would put it in a place where you would get hit immediately after picking it up.
Super annoying. Was there more thing I can scan here? Can I scan those? No. Only those.
Yeah.
I guess we can't go straight through here. Probably
The
not.
computer's like, eh, that's just normal seaweed, probably. Just skip that.
So well then, let's get back. Yeah, I think I collected all the stuff I need.
What are you making?
Everything. You know me.
Everything.
I've been to the deepest point. I don't even have the depth modules.
You sure you've been to the deepest point? Isn't that like thousands of kilometers below the sea level?
Yeah, it's not that much on this one. But yeah. So I made tubes. I went in the tube and died. And then I swam a little more, made a tube, went in the tube and died. Because the tube's autosave. Or the buildings.
Oh yeah.
And back up again. Oh no, that's the big one. I forgot about that one. No! No, go away! I blinked the lights. I'm gonna blink the lights.
You think that'd freak them out, right?
Yeah, it would freak me out if you blink your lights.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, generally speaking, it's always dark or a certain way, and for something to be that out of place, it would probably scare the crap out of them.
Yeah.
Like in America, there was a commercial or something like that back in the day where they're like play dead on a bear, and of course it could work, but a bear will still eat you if they think you're dead sometimes. If they're just attacking you and you play dead, then they leave.
Yeah.
But
Then it's time to eat.
yeah. Well, if they're attacking you because they think that you're encroaching next to their den or something like that. But you're more likely to scare a bear rattling your keys than you are anything else. Because the bear is kind of aware that you're a predator. And in the natural world, predator versus predator almost never happens. Neither one of you really want that fight. And there's the chance that you could die. And of course, that's already a deterrence. But even more so is if you don't die, but you get injured during that fight.
You die.
Then, yeah, you die horrifically. So the normal way of predator versus predator in the wild is just don't do it. Just walk away. Don't show aggression towards each other.
Humans should learn about those.
Yeah. But we're so, for creatures with such short lifespans, we're so eager to die. Totally warmongering type of creatures there.
Yeah. If you can kill it, you kill it. That's humans.
Pretty much.
If you have a chance of dying, yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, well, yeah, we do that a lot too, don't we?
Yeah.
Tell me exactly what the function of jumping out of a moving airplane is, just so you can parachute down to Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. No, that's not fun. That doesn't sound fun at all.
Ask Tom Cruise.
What's that?
Ask Tom Cruise. He does it all the time now. When they're playing in the new Mission Impossible in Norway.
Oh. I just never...
He's actually going to be an astronaut now. He's going to space. To play... Yeah. The first movie ever played in space. Or made in space.
Well, I mean, if you got the money for it, I bet that money costs more than any movie ever.
Yeah, probably probably paying for it.
Him and who?
His cult.
Oh, Scientology?
Yeah.
I guess it's registered as a religion in America.
Yeah, isn't it? But it is a cult. It's not a religion.
They registered as a religion here, Scientology. And
are you sure?
they used to be, yeah, because they used to live free of tax in America. Not anymore, but because it was against their religion to have taxes or something like that. I don't remember exactly how they did it, but it got changed later where they do have to pay tax. Yeah, Church of Scientology. It's considered a religion here. It's also widely mocked here, so
Yeah.
you know, take that for what it's worth.
The Scientologist Church secrets advanced technology will only get revealed by members that already contributed with big amounts of money. Oh my god. An extraterrestrial dictator that sent millions of aliens down to Earth 75 million years ago.
75 million. Dinosaurs were on the planet 75 million years ago. 65 million years ago was when they died. There's other things too. They don't believe in modern medicine. They don't believe in
Cult. It's a cult.
yeah. Here it's called
Is John Travolta there also?
yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's money. They earn money. That's the thing. They're probably leaders, both of them.
Not John Travolta.
What is he?
I don't know about his name, though, because I know John Travolta.
Tom Cruise is a priest, isn't he?
He probably is, yeah.
I think he is.
He's been in part of Scientology for a very long time. I don't know when John Travolta joined it, but he probably wanted to know what they had, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't take the money with me when I die, so I might as well go put some in there and figure out what they've got for technology, you know." But the thing is if you say something, I'm sure they have someone that will take care of you.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
So I'm imagining that one of these members are going to get close to their deathbed or whatever already, and then release all that information. But yeah, I don't know. John Travolta is a really cool dude, though. He's not nearly as bad as Tom Cruise. John Travolta is much different. Tom Cruise thinks everyone who isn't a Scientologist is stupid.
Probably.
No, he really does. He said that. Anybody else who follows any other religion or doesn't follow one at all is stupid. It's like, oh, my bad, you're right. In order to act smart, do I have to go on that Oprah Winfrey show and jump around her, telling her how much in love I am with somebody who actually divorced me like a year later? Is that what I have to do? In order to be as smart as you? Okay. I'll give that a try next time I'm on the Oprah Winfrey show.
It's strange though, because they should be smarter. Having that much money.
Well, you know, as far as like John Travolta and Tom Cruise, did they really have to be that smart, or did they just have to be born good looking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to be smart to be good looking. And good looking sells, so they will hire you for an obscene amount of money to keep coming back, you know, so they can sell more stuff. I'm sure being an actor isn't easy, but I don't think it requires a college degree to do.
I still
Either,
can't
so.
make synthetic fibers? Ah, crap.
And some people are famous just because of their names. Or for some other more irrelevant reason, like the Kardashians. Hey, why are the Kardashians famous? Because they have giant fake
Boobs?
bodies. The Kardashians.
Yeah.
But then you have like Paris Hilton, who's super famous because her last name happens to be the last name of the Hilton hotels.
Yeah, I can see it that way also. Do I have more fish here? Oh.
So she gets paid a lot by the Hilton hotels to just live there, to show up to the Hilton hotels. That's why she's got a lot of money in her name, because she literally has to just do all these. Just doesn't make any sense, but. These days, she's a lot smarter than she was back when she was just like a 18 to 25-year-old. These days, she's a lot smarter, but back then, she was just one of those, like, when you hear Beverly Hills, you hear like the girls with the little dogs in their purse and they're really ditzy. That was her. And I bet that stereotype came around because of her.
Plant containing extremely strong fiber material.
But I feel like with age, knowledge comes. But I also feel like that's why our kids are treated the way they are here in America. Like if you go to Germany, can I have a beer? Can you see over the counter? Yep, good enough for me. Here you go. In America, you got to be 21 years old of age. Now you have to be 21 to smoke cigarettes as well. And you have to be 24 in order to rent a car. So they treat our young adults like they're still 10 years old.
Yeah.
Unless it comes to war. You're only 18? That's okay. Here, carry this gun and go over there and shoot somebody. Alright, see you later. Yeah, good luck with
Look
that.
at these fishes.
Totally can do that when they're 18, but they can't do nothing else. That's ridiculous right there in itself, but whatever. Because you don't want young soldiers, right? But can we stop treating our 18-year-olds like they're all dumb? Look at the Olsen twins, right? They got smart quick. They made a lot of dumb decisions, but they got smart quick. Well, one of them quicker than the other, but we won't say for what reasons. Are
you there?
I was watching a comedian the other day that I didn't, like I was just watching it on Netflix. Just kind of letting it run. And I was listening to the jokes they were telling, and this guy kept mentioning midgets and stuff like that. And I was like, who is this guy? Like, he is a midget. Because when he first came out, he said, let's be honest, things just got interesting. And don't adjust your cameras, I really am that small, or something like that. Or I am that, he said, don't adjust your cameras, I really am that big. So I just assumed that he was fat or tall or something. Because I was listening, I wasn't watching. I do that a lot. with like TV shows. Just listen to it, won't watch it. It's very rare that you actually these days need to have a visual cue that goes along with a verbal cue. Usually you can put it together with just a verbal cue. What happened? That's just the way the movies are designed here. Or if I've seen it before, then I really don't need a visual cue. For some reason I can really remember that, but I can't remember what's said as easily.
God, do I need more lead? No. Not for that one. I need diamonds. Diamonds. 1, 2. Ooh, cookie. And 2
I want
rubies.
an Atlan cookie. So you gotta make some now and send them to me.
Yeah.
That's what that button's for.
Growing slowly. It's growing, still growing now. Growing. Cookie monster. Nom.
Cookie.
Up there. What did I need? A dust cube dust. Let's see. I needed that one. Of course. Then take out that one. Now everything there. I can take away those. Oh. And I need 2 of those. 3 of those. 1, 2. 2 of those.
So what compelled you to learn English?
Thank you for the follow.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Thank you for all the follows.
The chat doesn't say anything. I don't know why. Maybe it's Facebook follow. I don't know.
Oh, you streaming on Facebook too?
Facebook and YouTube.
Got no loyalty without Mixer anymore, huh? No Mixer, no loyalty.
That sucks. That really sucks. The Mixer thingy.
Yeah, Mixer was good to you.
It was.
Good for quite a lot of players, actually.
Hi, Kyoshi. Well, let's see. I need a fiber mesh. I need one more nickel. I should have one more nickel here somewhere. Not there. Not there.
If not, do you have any pennies?
Not there. Oh yeah. A lot of pennies. There's a nickel.
Got some nickel. A nickel is actually made out of nickel.
Can I pick this up now?
It's the only thing that doesn't lie to you.
46%.
You know how much it cost America to make a penny?
A nickel?
Just about. No, it's like half a nickel.
Yeah, I need to eat food. I think I have food in here. No, not in there. In there? No, not in there. In there? Yeah, there. Food. Boom. Thank you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then I need one more lead. Do I have one more lead? So I'm gonna be stopped by a lead. It's your fault, Magic.
Sounds familiar.
It's your fault. Your fault. Only your fault.
Oh yeah. What do you make out of lead on that planet anyway? So advanced you can't even use weaponry, so no lead for that. The TV is like this invisible screen, so you don't need it for TVs.
Maybe I have lead in this one. I don't know. It says food. It's not food.
Did you know that was the actual reason why you couldn't just throw a TV away here?
Because of lead?
Because there's lead in it.
Oh, nice.
Not the new ones, but the old ones. The old big boob tubes. Super heavy. Well, they were heavy because of the lead inside of it. If you take that lead out, then throw it away, that's perfectly fine. If you can prove that there's no poisonous or hazardous material inside of it. I used to go around and take those TVs, take the lead out of it, and then melt the lead down into bars and sell the bars to a gun shop. Where they would make ammo out of it, I assume.
Oh, I need a lot of lead. I was sure I picked a lot of lead, but no, I did not.
Way to go.
Huh,
Drop the ball on that one, huh?
I need to go back down. I really need to go back. I don't want to go back down.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't want to go back down.
Yes.
No, I don't want to go back down. Oh, I only need lead for that one.
Let me rephrase it. You're going to go back down.
Can I create that MK2 there? Can I create the MK3 in this one?
You know, MK just means mark.
Yeah.
It's weird. I didn't know that for the longest time. I called everything MK2, MK3, or whatever, thinking that MK was like a company name. And everyone was like, no, it just means mark. What?
Yeah, I can create
Yeah, Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. Now that I know that's what it means, it sounds a lot less cool.
Then I don't need a mark. No, lead. You're infecting me. You can't finish this game. I finished the first one. This game isn't finished yet, so you can't finish the game. But I completed it one time to the part where you can end it. It's not an ending. And this is the second time on this one. 2 times on regular Subnautica and the second time now on this one. So
Yeah, when
if I
Subnautica
give a
came out, the graphics were intense.
yeah,
Or felt intense. But now it looks like it's something you'd see on like a PlayStation 2.
yeah, the buttons and stuff here, oh my god, look crap. But it looks like the graphics on the regular Subnautica is better. 68.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, yeah. Because I looked down at your character's arms and she's like the skinniest human I've ever seen.
Yeah. They have a lot of work to do here. It was that great game, so they kind of messed it up, looks like. They're trying to fix it though, but before you could repair this thing from the inside. The Emperor, yeah, I missed the Emperor also. Now you can't repair from the inside. Now you need to go to the outside.
What I thought was really strange in the first game is that fish that could control your mind
Yeah, that's here you go.
and make you walk towards them so they can eat you.
Yeah, it's the same here.
They have that here.
Yeah. On the hypnotic thingy.
I thought that was the weirdest thing because I sat there and I thought about it for a really long time. Like, would our brains even be able to be controlled by that fish, even if it did have that? I don't feel like we would, but it not only messes with your brain, but it messes with your computer. That tells you to. The computer then tells you to swim towards the fish.
Yeah, it's controlling the computer.
What's that?
Yeah, it's controlling the computer.
But it also controls you because you can physically ignore what the computer says, right?
Yeah.
But yet you still swim towards it, so it's controlling you and the computer. So I'm like, on what wavelength is this creature on? Because I feel like it could control even the Leviathan if it wanted to.
Yeah, probably.
As long as you have some kind of brain pattern. The computer is going to have like a CPU, right?
You
So
finished now?
that's technically the
78.
brain, and it's able to control that as well as a human brain. Neither of those brains which that creature has ever seen before. So how could it possibly control that? Because you can't assume that a brain on this planet would be the same as a brain on another planet.
No.
Considering that brain patterns on this planet still don't even match up. They look the same, but their pattern different. Even like one human to another, it's
Yeah.
completely wired differently.
The sunbeam is the cannon, isn't it? Or is it the ship that was shot down by the cannon? It's a long time ago. I think there's something like that.
Sunbeam sounds like a company that makes stuff.
I do remember the name though. The ship that was shot down by the cannon, yeah.
Was it the second ship that was shot down or the first one?
No, the first one was Aurora.
Oh yeah, Aurora, yeah. Were you able to actually go and find the sunbeam after it hit the water?
I don't know. There was some debris in the water, so I don't know. I probably burned up.
Because I remember going back and saving so I could like watch where the debris hits. And try to find it, you know?
Yeah. And the debris was on the surface, actually.
Yeah. I guess that ship was much smaller than the Aurora, though. That was like a... I don't know. I don't know what you would call that, but it was a lot different, you know what I mean?
Is that the
Much,
name
much
of the
smaller.
spaceship? The rocket? I forgot the name of the rocket. I think I named it myself. Oh, I'm not going here. I'm going to look at that. If it's finished, be finished. 91, 92.
Which is funny because the Saturn is vastly smaller than either of the two ships. It's just like a regular rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not take that off planet.
In the time capsule, I send the people everything I picked up using those. You know the thing about these boxes? Now you can pick it up because it's empty. Yeah. But now you can't pick it up because they don't have items in it. If you use this little guy, go in and on number 3. Go out there first. Up there. Number 3. Now I can take this, not that one. Pick it up. And you can put that in another box. If this is completely full. And you can pick that up again. And you can put that box in that box. Like so. And then you can send it in a time capsule. So the dude that finds it is gonna get so much stuff.
Who finds it?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody found it yet. Can I pick it up now?
They put a Markiplier bubblehead in there? Really? Was he like the biggest advocate for this game? That they decided to do that?
Can't I pick it up? Why can't I pick it up? I need that.
Maybe it's not done growing.
It is. Yeah, I have that. The one that's talking. Welcome to the Subnautica stream. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, so they added Markiplier and